Welcome to this Yin Yoga practice. Today we'll explore the concept of Asmita, a Sanskrit term often translated as ego or false identification. In yoga philosophy, Asmita can cloud our perception, making us overly attached to our roles, labels, or self-image. Today, as we settle into each pose, we'll reflect on letting go of ego and connecting with our true selves or our true essence. We'll get started laying down on the back. Separate your feet mat's distance apart, knees knocking in. Place your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your chest. Close your eyes or soft gaze towards your nose. Allow yourself to settle into your body at rest on your mat. Let go of anything that may have come before you've gotten here, and let go of anything that might happen after you leave. And just allow yourself to be here fully present with your breath. Turn your awareness inward. Begin to notice the natural rhythm of your breath, allowing it to soften, feeling the soft rise of your belly on each inhale, and gentle fall with each exhale. Reflect on this question. What aspects of my life or identity do I feel most attached to? Without judgment, observe what arises. Let's dedicate this practice to creating a little space between ourselves and ego, allowing clarity and inner peace to emerge throughout practice. Hug your knees in towards your chest when you're ready. Wrap yourself up in a ball. Maybe you sway left and right on your spine. Thread your arms through your knees and grab the outside edges of your feet, coming to happy baby pose. Flexing your feet up to the sky, squeezing your knees in towards your armpits. Maybe you extend your legs one at a time, or maybe both, coming into a full straddle pose. Maybe you find movement again, swaying left and right, or find stillness. Lengthen your tailbone down, chin to chest. Take what feels best here and honor wherever you need to go in your yoga practice. Today we'll be holding poses for a bit longer, just allowing for our myofascial tissue to soften, to create a little more space in the body. When you're ready, interlace your fingers on top of your right shin and really pull your thigh in towards your belly, and then take it a little to the right side of your rib cage, coming into wind remover pose. Maybe you roll your right ankle a few times in one direction and then the other. Really focus on squeezing your thigh in towards your belly, feeling the soft rise of your belly onto your thigh with each breath in, and feeling your navel melt back into your spine with each breath out. Hold onto your knee with your left hand and fold your knee across your body, coming into a twist. Draw your gaze long past your right fingertips, past your shoulder, and try to focus on leading with your chest. Option, if you'd like less, is to stack the knees and keep your gaze long past right fingertips. Take what feels best for your body. And if you'd like a quad stretch here, another option is to bend the right knee and grab the top of your right foot with your right hand. Make sure that your right knee is in line with your hips. And just know that I'll offer a few different modifications for each pose, so feel free to explore, or if you find something you prefer, stay there for a while. Just allowing your body to settle in and let go of any tension or any emotion that may show up. Asmita can manifest as resistance to discomfort or change. So in this pose, notice any physical or mental resistance. Can you observe it without attachment? Deep breath in, send your breath to your diaphragm, your belly. And deep breath out, just wringing your spine out like a towel, wringing anything out that's not serving you right now. you took the bind, release the right foot, and just take half snow angels or windshield wipe your right arm. Just massage the shoulder girdle, flipping your palm up to face the sky and down towards the floor. Nice and slow, noticing any sticky areas and maybe going over those a few extra times. Mindfully come all the way back to the center, hug your knees back in towards your chest, reset. Interlace your fingers on top of your left shin, really pull your thigh in towards your belly and then take it to the left side of your rib cage, just a few inches. Wind reliever or wind remover pose massages your internal organs, so really focus on your breath here. Maybe you take some ankle rolls with your left ankle in one direction and then the other. Hold onto the knee with your right hand, extend your left arm out long past your shoulder, and slowly fold your knee across your body, and draw your gaze long past your left fingertips. Again, really leading with your chest. Then take whatever variation feels best for you, maybe the same one you took on the opposite side. And if you'd like to take cat grabbing its tail again, bend your left knee and try to grab the top of your left foot with your left hand. If you'd like a quad stretch, making sure that the left knee is in line with your left hip. Stay with your breath. And feel free to explore. If you'd like to come out and try something else. Twists remind us to release what no longer serves us. Reflect on one attachment or expectation you might be ready to let go of. Release the foot if you took the bind. And then just take a moment to take half snow angels again with your left arm this time. Really opening your shoulder, opening your chest. Flipping the palm up and down, nice and slow. And when you're ready, come all the way back to the center. Hug your knees back in towards your chest. Reset. And we'll gently press ourselves up. Spin your legs around and we'll just come to an intermission spinal warm-up, coming into cat-cows. So just meet me with your knees stacking underneath your hips and your wrists are underneath your shoulders. Deep breaths in through the nose. Drop your belly down, squeeze your shoulder blades together, gaze up. Exhale, round your spine, chin to chest, round your shoulder blades across your back. Inhale, arch, stick your tailbone out, gaze up. Exhale, round, tuck your tailbone in, press away. Inhale, cow pose. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, Exhale, cat pose, round your shoulder blades apart. Separate your knees wide, mat's distance. Send your hips back to meet your heels, child's pose. Walk your arms out long in front of you. Try to grip down through the pads of your fingers to feel a deep stretch in your back, your shoulders, your hips. Deep breath in, feel your ribcage expand onto your thighs. And deep breath out. Can you feel your hips melt down a little deeper towards your heels? Walk your hands over to the left side of your mat, coming into a side bend. Flip your right palm up to face the sky and interlace your left hand on top. Try to pull your right arm away from your body with your left. Twist your chest to face the left and melt all of your body weight into the right side of your torso. Let your head hang heavy, release any resistance here. On each breath in, can you create more space in the right side? On each breath out, can you let go a little deeper? Slowly make your way all the way back to the center. And then take it to the opposite side, walking your arms out long to the right. Maybe flipping your left palm up and interlacing your right hand on top. Mindfully pull your left arm away from your body with your right. Twist your chest to face the right. And melt all of your body weight into the left side of your torso, creating a little more space in the left side of your rib cage with each breath in, and melting your left hip point down towards your left heel with each breath out. Feeling a deep stretch underneath your left scapula or shoulder blade. Stay with your breath. Gently walk all the way back to the center. Gaze forwards and inhale, slide your belly through your arms. Meet me on your belly, setting up for Sphinx pose. Walk your shoulders to stack over your elbows. Grab opposite elbows to check the distance. Place your forearms down, palms face down. Separate your feet about mat's distance apart, tops of the feet pressing down into the mat. Energetically press your elbows and forearms down and try to squeeze them in towards your ribcage, creating a little resistance. Melt your shoulders down away from your ears. Inhale and gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, draw your chin down towards your chest. Gaze towards your mat. Linking movement with breath. Inhale, gaze up, open the throat, open the chest. Exhale, chin to chest, feeling a deep stretch in the back of the neck and the upper spine. Maybe you find a place that you like more and you stay there a little while longer for a few more breaths. Or maybe you continue linking your movement with your breath. Choose your own adventure. Notice the different sensations that show up. We store a lot of emotion and tension in our spine, so just allow whatever may come through to come through. And notice what you can soften here to create a little more space. Unclench the jaw. Soften your shoulders down. Asmita can make us overly focused on external appearance or outcome. Can you embrace the simplicity of being present with your body as it is? Final 2 deep breaths here. Create a pillow with your forearms and draw your forehead or cheek down. Bend your knees and windshield wiper the knees left and right, just resetting the spine, resetting what we just did. As soon as you're content, extend your legs long, ground down through your palms next to your rib cage, bend your knees, send the hips back to meet the heels, child's pose. Tuck your toes, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Just take a moment to pedal your dog out left and right, stretching hamstrings, getting any final wiggles out. Lengthening your spine. And slowly floating your knees back down onto the mat. Cross your ankles or shins, press your seat back, and extend your legs in front of you, just setting up for our final poses. We'll make our way down onto the spine, and just setting up for legs up the wall pose. If you have a pillow or a block that you'd like to place underneath your tailbone or sacrum, feel free, but if not, just extend your legs up towards the sky. Legs stacking over your hips. Option for arms to be next to the sides of the body, or maybe you extend your arms up to the sky, coming to dead bug pose. This pose relaxes your parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest system, and signals to your body that it's okay and it can relax. And just bring your awareness back to your breath here. Focusing on allowing your exhales to be slightly longer than your inhales. Allow your feet to float back down onto your mat, either knees knocking in, like how you started, or maybe your legs are extended long, heels in, toes knocking out, coming to corpse pose or shavasana. Place your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your chest. Close your eyes or soft gaze towards your nose. And as you rest, visualize your ego as a cloud drifting away, leaving behind a clear, open sky. Remember that you're not your thoughts, roles, or achievements. You are the stillness beneath it all, the quiet observer, the true self. Thank you for joining this practice, and as we step off our mats, let's carry the awareness that ego does not define us. When we detach from it, we make space for clarity, compassion, and freedom. Depending on how much time you have, I encourage you to stay here for another 5 to 10 minutes in Shavasana. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. Until next time, Namaste.